Late season snowstorm coming through the area with 2 to 5 inches. Now, Doppler radar, we're seeing the backside to this. We've already had 2 inches of snow in downtown Spokane while the roads are in okay shape downtown. That does not mean that holds consistent in the outlying areas. So we look at the Doppler radar right now, and it's sitting at Sprague. Now, because this is a low and it's turning counterclockwise, we're seeing it fill back in on that backside, but all of this is lifting north. So this system is going to move out of the area. It looks to be in that forecasted time of around 12 noon, but we do see this snow continuing to fall. We've had 2 inches of snowfall at Mount Spokane. They're continuing to get more. So as we look at the snow as to when it's exiting, Roselia exits in about 20 minutes. Electric City, about 36 minutes. This will be out of your world. In Davenport, about 44 minutes. And we're about an hour and 20 minutes before we see this thing into Spokane and starting to exit out of the region. So we do see the backside. This will end, but we're sitting at 30 degrees. Our high today is going to be 37. We're expecting to see temperatures warm up as we get into the middle of the day, noon, 1, 2 o'clock. We'll see these temperatures come up, but we still have that snow falling. Look at the roads into Coeur d'Alene. Looking pretty good. Again, de-icers downtown, de-icers in those areas on and off I-90, but we're still having accidents all over the place. So we want you and urge you to take it easy. When we look at 195 at Hatch, again, the roadway is fairly clear in the lower elevations. I-90 and Geiger looking pretty good. The on-ramps and off-ramps have been a little sketchy this morning, so we want you to take time. Wet roads, I-90 and Argonne, so it's the spray coming off the other vehicles. You're going to have issues, but we still see active snow falling in the area. Same thing as we go to I-90 Harvard, that's in the Liberty Lake area where you see the road itself is in pretty good shape. On and on ramp, it's going to be a little sketchy, but we have the snow sitting off into the grass, and it's going to be sitting there for a while. Now, we look at what's going on, US 95 and Hanley into Coeur d'Alene, and again, your roads are in pretty good shape. We're seeing that again in Rathdrum. Temperatures warming up. The road temperatures are warming up a little bit. But when we take a look at what's going on at 395 and Farwell to the north, heavier snows continuing to fall to the north. That's going to continue to be there longer than what we're going to see to the south. It's going to clear from the south-north, so you're going to get another inch or two out of this. At Deer Park, yeah, you're just snowbound right now, and you're going to continue to get light snow while 395 is snow-packed on the edges. The driving lanes are looking in pretty good shape. We see the same thing as we go to Newport and Old Town and into Sandpoint. So really warmer temperatures with this. Now, when we called this a weather alert day, it was because 2 to 5 inches. We still have another 1 to 3 to go in many areas. Roads are still going to be slick in the outlying areas. The side roads, especially like when you look at the South Hill, Green Bluff, Colbert, taking it easy. This is all over the inland Northwest, so you're not going to be able to drive very far, and you're going to see this, so it's going to be all day today. This is going to come back around. Now, the winter weather advisory in effect till noon. That doesn't mean everything stops at noon, but we're going to see those heavier amounts continue to be north of Spokane and into higher elevation. So again, we're seeing that snow turning to slush as we look at our tracking snow and into the midday. Side roads still slippery, still adding light snow to that. And then we're going to see those accumulations continue until this afternoon. Again, another hour and a half, and we should see things stop in Spokane for a while. We look at the forecast radar. We've got it active now, and we see that taper off noon, 1 o'clock. And then we're going to see another round as this low leaves, and this is going to be where we can see some of those bands, and we're going to see some heavier amounts of snow banding in areas that could be, again, a very thin band, could be a very isolated area where you see 1, 2, 3 inches in the period of an hour, but then it will push through. So this is going to be 4 o'clock. We get into the 6 o'clock hour. Now it looks like that entire low is exiting the region, and we're going to dry out, and we're going to have scattered snow showers that continue into the mountains of Idaho and Montana, but Spokane and into the Central Basin looking to be pretty good. So this afternoon, again, those scattered bands of heavy snow or a snow squall, and that there's been that discussion. Same thing, heavy band of snow and a snow squall. It's a quick hitting, again, usually 1 inch to 2 inches. It can be more than that, and those conditions are going to change fast. So if you get in one of those and you're having trouble seeing, make sure that you exit the road safely off to the side if you're having that many problems, and then wait for it to pass. Usually it passes relatively quickly, but you need to make sure you're in a safe spot if you pull over. We look at Valley radar, and definitely we have some areas that are very thin around Airway Heights and then crossing over. where we don't have the heavy snow. It's Green Bluff, Meade 395, 2 into Cheney. We're seeing again some heavier snowfall there. But again, that's all going to be very transitional, and we're going to see that continue to move out. So we want you to take it easy. Just know that this is going to change. And again, we're seeing this move out so far. It's sitting at Sprague. It's going to be a while before it passes over us. Again, Davenport now showing 40 minutes before this clears. Our day today, where we're going to see our high today around 1, 2, 3 o'clock at 37 degrees. That's going to help with a bit of a melt off, and we're going to see better road conditions there, certainly as our road temperatures warm up. But then we're going to refreeze overnight, where there's isolated flurries possible. Saturday morning starts off not too bad. So once again, we're going to look at the Doppler radar, and this is what's actively falling at this hour. And we see it continue to move in, sitting at Sprague, filling in from the backside a little bit, but this continues to make its way north, and we're going to be an hour and a half away from that being in and around Spokane and continuing to make its way north and east out of here. So we could see another inch out of this before it's all said and done. And again, we've had 2 inches downtown already, so we're not out of it, but we do have our road conditions, which downtown are in pretty good shape. Now, we're going to give you a little bit of a nice look ahead with the planning forecast. Today, no doubt about it, temperatures are on the cool side. For Saturday, 41, that's parade day, 12 noon. Our models show that we could see some afternoon showers at 1, 2 o'clock, but the parade very well could start with a dry sky. Now, roadways are going to be wet, but the sky should be dry. Sunday's going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be 46 degrees and partly cloudy. And then spring weather arrives a week early. We have a week left. We have 10 days left of winter. And Monday, a high of 50 with rain, and then rain showers on Tuesday. But look at the overnight lows. They're into the mid to upper 30s. So we're not going to see in the valley any snow come out of that, but we will see the mountains get snow above 4,000 feet, and that's quite a ways up there. So that's how it sets up. We want you to take it easy today. We'll continue to keep you up to date at KXLY.com, on our Facebook pages, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I'm Mark Peterson. Have a great day. And again, take it easy, pack your patience, and have a great afternoon.